I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this?
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Louise.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight. Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest? Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold. Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation? A passing daydream, an idle creation of a distracted mind. That must be how you see it. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself, so let this tale begin.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead?
Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners! No crown or church will save us!
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? How'd they get one of those?
Come on!
Hey, keep it moving!
Hurry it up! Next one! Huh? Look at you! What have we got here? He's an elder! So he is. No horns, no knife ears. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy. Hold it! Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Unless you want to get stuck like a...
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Luis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
Are you alright?
Been worse. And from the sounds of it, you're about the same. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back. Think we'll make it? Let's go. Stop! Watch out! Okay? Hurry! They found us! Get ready, everyone!
Like this.
You can't die! Please, don't!
Will your tale end here?
Okay? Stay vigilant. These ones aren't. Strong ones ahead. We gotta be careful. strong ones ahead. We gotta be careful. Look! Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Leave it to me.
You say that, but let's go over it one more time. First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Right.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier. Look! Over there! Let's go. Got a sec? It's all clear. Yikes. I think... Stay vigilant. These ones aren't messing around. Yikes. I think we're in a little over our heads. Huh? Not good! Run for it!
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
Whoa, just look!
Whoa.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead!
Yeah!
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
Careful!
Hurry!
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid! Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only Elder here, in the whole city even. The capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Clamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elda kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
The king dead. His son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best. The saint could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt his highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed his highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Hey, are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers. So? Whatever will I do?
An elder? Here?
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
What's a magic igniter?
See? There's a couple in the window. Like an instrument plays a tune, an igniter casts magic. Pretty hard to come by out in the countryside. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
How much is it?
You're not really going to fall for that, are you? How would you even know what the royal scepter looks like to begin with? You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead, with no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
Oh, I don't think I'll be here long.
A word of caution, then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Let's head there.
Oh. This is a joy! You are.
Let's go see.
Give it a fold, I say. Who else can it be?
All right.
Hmm. やってらんねえよ。
あそこが母兵舎ね。じゃあここから先は任せるわ。大した問題は起きないと思うけど。あ、面接で何か聞かれても任務に触れない限りは素直に答えていいから。作り話なんて怪しまれるだけよ。うまく採用されるよう頑張って。じゃあしっかりね。
ああ、貴族出身？食うに困らんはずのやつがなんでここに。さては家が落ちぶれたか。
ここでは強さを家柄で測るのか、俺を軍に入れるのか入れないのか、どっちだ？
って若造が。いいだろう、入隊は認めてやる。だが軍務では上官命令は絶対だ。死ぬことだって任務に含まれる。青臭い坊ちゃんに現実を叩き込んでやる。せいぜいお国のために死んで役立て。
貴重な味方を脅して統率か。思ってたより能なしの集まりだな。でも安心しろ。この国は俺が変えてやる。
かつ言わせておけば。
やめとけ。こんなことで医者の仕事を増やすな。
悪運に感謝しとけ。ほら次、早くしろ。はあ、エルダ族だとまだ生き残ってたんだな。年は18の孤児か。兵士としてはうってつけだな。志願した理由は何だ？
暇だったので。
刺激が欲しいだけか？生意気な。ま、根なし草じゃ他に稼ぎ口もないしな。
ちょっと大丈夫？
で、軍でどういう活躍ができる？得意なことはあるのか？
運だけはいいです。
何の取り柄もない奴が言う答えだな。最後だ。貴様、字は書けるか？書けるならこいつに名前を書くんだ。思ったより使えそうか。いいだろう。貴様の入隊を認める。
やった。
知っての通り、怪物騒ぎやらで人手が足らん。生半可な覚悟じゃ最初の認知で死ぬことになるぞ。では、受付の中で装備一式と新兵用の魔導機を貸し与える。受け取っておけ。珍しがって壊すなよ。言ってよし。次。
まあ。
おう。
おう。
世も末っ。
おい。なあ。おう。
待って。
おほ。
待って。
出るらしいぜ。あれ、見たこともない怪物だっけ。兵士が足りないのはそいつにやられるからとか。確か名前は人間。
よし、次。クレマール族か。ん？違う。見かけない種族だな。まさか、エルダ族ってやつか？こりゃ珍しい。
どけ！こっちが優先だ。こんなガキに。貴重な魔導機の無駄だろ。たくいまいましい。俺ならもっと手柄をあげられる。こいつはもらうぜ。
強いなら奪うのは当然か。
なんだてめえ。
戦う理由は誰にだってある。列に並べ。
うるせえクレマール族だ。自分が全部正しいと思い込んでやがる。力じゃ俺たちにかなわねえってのによ。
種族は関係ない。これは矜持の問題だ。謝れ。俺と、それから彼にもだ。
おい、そこの新兵ども、死闘は禁止だ。
騒いで悪かったな。大丈夫か？
正直、助かった。
やりたくてやったことだ。気にするな。じゃあな。親父にするなよ。
たく、揉め事はごめんだぜ。ほら、魔導機だ。受け取れ。最近のものは、初めからマグラの結晶もついてて、練習次第で誰でもそこそこに魔法が使える。ま、一日で使いこなせとは言われねえよ。新入りはまず、命の心配してな。それとだ。こいつも渡しておく。これも貴重品だぞ。
すっごい。これ地図よ。外は危険なのによく調べてある。確かに軍にしかない貴重品ね。
聞け、新兵ども。今日から貴様らひよっこどもを預かる兵士長のクリンゲルである。知っての通り、陛下が崩御され、多くの兵が国葬を警備する。だが、貴様ら新兵風情には荷が重いというものだ。よって貴様らにはまず、訓練を兼ねて、北の国境近くの砦の警備に向かってもらう。あそこは歴戦の兵士も多い。可愛がってもらえ。
よしよし、狙い通り。同志はその北部国境の砦に潜入中よ。
今夜はせいぜい最後の安眠を味わっておけ。では解散。
かなりの数が集められてる。よっぽど兵が不足してたのね。そういえば潜入してる同士とは初対面だろうけど、あんたの剣を見せれば大丈夫よ。それが死者の証になってるから。向こうの顔は知ってるし安心して。それじゃ明日のために早めに休みましょう。ねえ、起きてる？
寝てる。
起きてるじゃん。なんかいろいろあったから眠れなくて。話には聞いてたけど、未だにこうも差別されるとはね。大丈夫だった？
こんなもんだろう。
私はそこまで割り切れないけど。怪物騒ぎも汚れた種族たちのせいだって噂してる人もいるみたいだし。ま、昔エルダ族の集落を焼き討ちにしてきた連中だもんね。
思い出したくない。
あ、ごめん。そうだよね。けど王子だけは誰でも分け隔てなく優しくしてくれた。その恩をしっかり返さなきゃ。そうだ、あんたがいつも読んでる本、王子にもらったものでしょ？見せてくれない？
本って
いや、あんたがずっと持ってる本よ。馬車で襲われた時は取られなくてよかったね。ありがとう。確か幻想小説ってやつだっけ。実際には存在しない幻想の世界を描いた珍しい本よね。王子が好きそうな話だわ。何々？若い旅人がその世界を見て驚いたって書かれてるわ。その世界には種族は一つだけ。誰もが互いを認め合い、生まれでの差別など存在しなかった。一つだけ？私みたいな妖精もいないの？まあ、種族同士の揉め事は起きなそうだけど、彼らに魔法は必要ない。学びと手技だけで巨大都市を築く。天をつくガラスの塔、闇のない安全な夜、行き交う車、そして満たされた彼らの法には、民の命は平等だと書かれている。なるほどね。魔法がなくて、種族の争いもなくて、命も平等？夢物語って感じだけど、ちょっと羨ましいかも。って、あんた、もう寝てるの？私一人じゃめくるの大変なのに。それじゃ、今日はここまでね。おやすみなさい。
休んでなくていいの？大丈夫。今日は君と話しておきたいと思ってね。僕の夢はいつか王国がこの本に描かれた国みたいになることだ。理想世界